Thank you so much. Let me share my screen. You should now be able to see it. So yeah, hi, I'm Jake, and I'm here to talk about why I made Sourdough, which is a new vector tile schema for OpenStreetMap. I want to clarify that, as Matt just mentioned, although I work for OpenStreetMap US, this is just a personal project that I've been working on. So advance to the next slide. So what is Sourdough? Sourdough is a schema for representing OpenStreetMap data in vector tile format, which is the format that you would typically use for displaying maps on websites or in apps. It's also a reference implementation of that schema using the Planetile or tile generator. So you can run the code and generate a tile set. And at a high level, it's a tool for cartographers to create inventive new maps that use OpenStreetMap data. Um, so a tile schema basically defines the way that you take the OpenStreetMap planet file and cut it up into little pieces that are small enough that a website or a mobile app can download them and display a map for them. And when you build a tile set, you have to build both high zoom tiles that show the. Oh, someone said my slides went away. I'm sorry. Is that better? Hopefully, you can all see my screen. Sorry about that.
Perfect.
When you build a tile set, you have to generate tiles at a bunch of different zoom levels. High zoom tiles provide a lot of detail about a small area, and low zoom tiles you have to throw away 99% of what's in OpenStreetMap and just keep the really important stuff that you're going to show, like country borders and big cities and major roads. But once you have this tile set, uh, you can create a style sheet which defines what the tiles are going to look like when they're shown to the user on screen. What color to use for the water and what line styles to use for the roads and all that kind of stuff. And you have a lot of creative control at this stage. Um, Sourdough is not the only open source vector tile schema. There are several existing ones, namely Open Map Tiles and Shortbread, which you may have heard of. So if these already existed, why did I make a new one? And the answer is that these existing schemas kind of all optimize for the same thing, which is small tile sizes for production maps. So they include kind of only the necessary data from OpenStreetMap for making a general purpose map, like the kind you see on Google or Apple, where you have roads, buildings, certain classes of POIs, and maybe basic land cover data. They also reorganize and normalize OpenStreetMap data to try and make it easier for map makers to consume. And I want to emphasize that those are totally reasonable trade-offs to make. These are not bad ideas. They're good ideas for many use cases. But there's kind of an unexplored quadrant in the design space for tile schemas. And so Sourdough intentionally takes the opposite design approach. Instead of optimizing for small tile sizes, Sourdough puts as much data into the tiles as possible. And instead of creating an abstraction to try and simplify OpenStreetMap's tagging model, Sourdough directly exposes OpenStreetMap's tagging model in the vector tile schema. So in comparison, existing schemas are optimizing to make the tiles small. So they're only including essential data, and they're reorganizing that data for ease of use. Sourdough, in contrast, is including as much data as can fit in the tiles and presenting that data in a very raw form so that it provides map makers with maximum flexibility. So as a result, Sourdough tiles are packed full of data. They include nearly everything in OpenStreetMap at zoom level 15, which is the maximum zoom for the tile set. And at every zoom level, they contain more data than you would want to display at once. But because of that, they also offer a map maker the ability to pick and choose what they want to show and emphasize on their maps. And Sourdough does this while trying to keep tiles still under a budget of about 100 kilobytes per tile for typical tiles. Sourdough takes this approach of direct representation of OSM data. So OSM top level tags like buildings, highways, amenities, those become layers in the vector tiles. And within each layer, the attributes that are present on features directly correspond to tags in OpenStreetMap. And we include lots and lots of attributes. Basically, anything that might be relevant for rendering that feature, Sourdough tries to include. So Sourdough's goals are to be easy to understand, especially for people who are already familiar with the OpenStreetMap tagging schema and taxonomy, to support cartographic experimentation by including lots of data and letting map makers pick and choose what they want to show. Um, it aims to showcase OSM's taxonomy and help improve it. Instead of trying to invent a new schema or normalize away inconsistencies in the OpenStreetMap data model, it highlights those inconsistencies, and maybe we as a community can use that to help sort out and improve the way we tag things. And finally, Sourdough is meant to be a hackable starting point. So if you build a map based on Sourdough tiles, and then you realize you need to customize the schema for your needs, you can fork the Planet Tiler implementation and hack away on it to your heart's content. Um, Sourdough's schema and code are both in the public domain under the CC0 license, so you can do whatever you want with them. You don't have to ask anyone's permission. You don't have to give credit. Um, Sourdough is currently pretty early. It's pre 1.0. There's some issues open on GitHub about problems and problems I'd like to solve and improvements I'd like to make to the schema before a 1.0 version. So if you have ideas or feedback on Sourdough, I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to leave a comment on any of those issues. And finally, Sourdough has a website, sourdough.osm.fyi, where you can learn more about the project. There's an interactive data viewer there where you can browse the tiles and get a feel for what kind of data is included. There's extensive documentation about the schema, and there are several examples of the types of maps that you can create from Sourdough just by defining your own style sheet. And those style sheets are also open source. So I hope you'll check it out and give me feedback. And that's, I think, all the time I have. Thanks so much for listening.